If you want an easy way to turn your kitchen from looking like this to this video is for you. All thanks to these Chasesun motion sensing lights that I was sent by the brand to create this video. And today we'll talk about the features, what you can expect with battery life, and I'll give you a tip on how to make them last longer, so stay tuned. You get 5 lights in this package, instructions, 3 USB-C cables, remote that is connected to all of them at once. You have 3 modes, on, off, and auto. On is the continuous option, off obviously turned off, and then auto is the one that uses motion sensor through this motion detector, which we'll talk about in a second, to detect motion and turn on the light in low dim areas. Now, the beautiful thing about this light compared to other brands is that you can actually choose how warm your light is. So this is your warmest yellowish color. This is the whitest, and then there's one in between. So 3 options to choose from, and then you can control it on the remote as well. And then here you can dim the light or make it less bright, or hold it to do a more of a gradual transition between the brightness. This is your charging port, and then on the back you have 2 iron plates that are magnetic, and they magnetize to specific parts of the lights, not everywhere, so keep that in mind when installing. And these iron plates have the adhesive strips that you would attach to your surface one time. They're not reusable, and this way you'll be able to easily take this on and off when you need to recharge it. You can change the brightness and colors directly on using these buttons directly on the light. When it comes to the remote, unfortunately, since my lights are located too far from each other, I can't control all of them at once with the remote. But if I come closer, I can change the settings, brightness, using the remote, and I don't have to click on it directly. So now onto battery life. Our kitchen is pretty high traffic area and is generally dark. So with that in mind, these lights last about 1 to 2 weeks for us before we have to recharge them. On contrary, the one that sits behind the door in the pantry, we only have to recharge once every month and a half or so. Quick tip, this light will stick to the wired shelving if you have similar without having to use adhesive. Now here's the real practical tip to make them last longer. You'll take a piece of duct tape like this and cover half of your motion sensor on your light and put it under the cabinet with the covered half facing you or being closer to you. This one actually does have the motion sensor covered. This one doesn't. Let me show you what actually happens. Now that both of the lights are off, you'll see if I pass by this one, it will activate right away, versus this one doesn't activate. Both of them are on auto mode right now. And in order to turn this one on, I'll just hover my hand underneath the motion sensor. This way it activates not as frequently, only when I actually need it, without me having to click anything. With this method, we now have to charge our lights about once every 4 weeks, which is amazing. I hope this video was helpful enough for you to consider these lights, as I feel like this is an easy and budget-friendly way to elevate your space.